Good afternoon and welcome back to the Perkins Garages YouTube channel for another walk around video. Now these vehicles are high in demand and we've tried our very best to source another one, and that is exactly what we have done. A Desert Island Blue Ford Puma ST line MHEV automatic. So we have the 1 litre EcoBoost engine that's going to provide you 125 PS of power. That 125 PS of power is then transmitted through a 7-speed automatic gearbox. And yes, it is the MHEV, so it's a mild hybrid electrical vehicle. No plugging in, no waiting for it to charge. All the electrical magic and the petrol engine works in tandem to give you some incredible MPG. So this vehicle is registered on a 71 registration, so we're going to have Ford warranty with us until December 2024. The vehicle itself has only done 5,000 miles, just over. I'll get the exact number on the dash once we're inside, but this ST line is jam-packed full of amazing specification. So let me take you around it and show you some of the amazing spec on this Puma. So like always, we're going to start at the front, get the remote central locking out my pocket, wake it all up, and we can show you the LED daytime running lamps there. So LED, the bit that appears to be flickering and flashing in your video now because of the frequency in which the video is recorded at, but let me assure you they look fantastic in real life. Just below we have front fog lights either side. We've got a lovely gloss black honeycomb style grille there, and you can notice how the black and the blue theme continues all the way around the vehicle. We just go all the way around the bumper now, and we're going to get to the offside front wheel where we've got a lovely spoke design like so. These are 19 inches in diameter and I think they look absolutely fantastic. Now the silver painted brake calipers just behind there, and again these are 19 inches in diameter and these are fitted with Goodyear tyres as standard. Only done 5,000 miles of work, so you've got thousands of miles of happy motoring on those yet. Got subtle ST line badging down the wing there, and as we're coming around the vehicle we've got another bit of spec. So this is keyless entry. Once to get the key, I'm going to lock the vehicle and place it in my pocket. From there we can zoom out slightly and we can use the door handle to unlock or lock the vehicle. So you can see how you can just simply unlock it and lock it by a touch of a button like so. So as long as the key is in close proximity, i.e. your handbag or your pocket, no more searching for your keys, you can do it all nice and keyless. At the rear there we have rear privacy glass, good afternoon, and that trails all the way around the vehicle and it gives you a nice bit of privacy in the rear of the vehicle. Coming to the offside rear now, we're going to make our way from the top all the way down to the bottom. Give you some nice seductive angles on the bodywork there. Moving away round to the offside rear wheel now. Give you a nice little sight of that. I'm a big fan of these wheels, I think they look fantastic. So there is the 19-inch rear alloy wheel. Coming round the back of the vehicle now, there is one parking sensor. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5 parking sensors all the way around, and as you can see we've got the lovely black Puma badging once more. The EcoBoost hybrid sticker is on the back there to let everyone know you care about the birds, the bees, the trees and everything in between. Coming round to the near side now. Again, we're going to give the same treatment as we did on the near side. We're going to progressively come down and show those beautiful angles all the way down in this glorious late January sunshine. So we're going to go to the near side rear wheel all the way to the front, and notice as well in the ST lines you've got the black gloss stripe down the bottom there, and that matches with the black roof rails just above as well. So it's the black gloss and the blue theme all the way down until we get to the near side front wheel. So once more I'm going to get the key out of my pocket. In fact, I've taken the wrong key out of my pocket. Done so many Pumas today. There we are. If you click on the right key boot opening, we have a power tailgate. I did wonder why nothing was happening there. I normally keep it in my right pocket, but key contamination. Anyway, we got the power tailgate open by click of a button on the key. If not, we can also do it via the button on the top of the boot lid. To shut it, again, we have a button on the right hand side of the boot lid there. Looking down now inside the rear boot, Doctor Who's really annoyed with these Pumas because these are actually classified as a TARDIS, would you believe? So this is in the highest position possible, so you've got a low entry point, so if you're loading things in and out the boot nice and easily, you don't have to bend down, you can just simply slide them in. If you did require more space, not an issue, pull the cover out, like so. Let's see those two little plastic bits there, they just slide inwards, so you can put that into the lower position and extend the volume in the rear boot. Doesn't finish there. If I was to then pop this out of the way, we have the Ford Mega Box. This is a 75 or 70 kilo rated Mega Box at the bottom with a nice drain plug. I've said it before, I'll say it again, if you're walking your dog, you have muddy wellies, put them in there, hose them down, take the plug out, keep your interior nice and fresh and clear of any mud. Right, so let's just get the boot liner back into position and insecure. Right, a click of that, stand clear, watch your toes, and that will shut up nice and easily. Okay, so we use keyless entry, so it's self-locked already, so we're going to have to use the key to get inside the rear of the vehicle. So this is the classic ST line interior. I'm a big fan, I've got it in my vehicle and I can speak for experience. It's very robust, very durable, so we've got a perforated cloth interior, nice like check pattern there, all defined by some lovely red stitching all the way around. 2 ISO fixing points, one on the near side rear and one on the offside rear to keep those kiddies nice and secure. Can we get up there now? Let's go have a look in the driver's seat. A lot of magic happens in there, so I'm going to talk you all the way through it. Let's begin on the door card. Again, you've got the lovely ST line stitching on some cloth interior on the door card there. 4 electric windows and all controlled here. Electric mirror controls are just here with interior locking just ahead of it. Panning around now, looking at the driver's seat. Again, it's the ST line cloth interior, check pattern for the back section and very supported in the base as well. Manually adjustable, as you can see, we do have a rear tilt, a height adjustment, a lumbar support and a slider to go forward and backwards. Please excuse me for a second as the mic will get distorted as I sit down. So, look at that. That is lovely. So we have a keyless entry system, and that is complemented with a keyless start-stop button. Foot on the brake, the light shall go green. One push on that, that's going to start the engine. So this is our digital driver display. So bear with me whilst I try and get you in an area where there's not much sunlight. That'll do us nicely there. So as you can see, we've done away with the dials now. The left hand side we've got a digital speedo and a digital speedo around the outside, and then right hand side we have an RPM gauge along with a fuel gauge, and the temperature sensor is now on the left hand side of the screen. I said about the mileage earlier, 5,074.4 indicated on the dash. The middle section of that digital driver display, we can use the arrows on the right hand side of the steering wheel to navigate through the different menus. So we have things such as hybrid gauge, eco behaviour, tyre pressures are all on there as well. We've got the fuel economy, different trip computers, a hybrid gauge, and from there we can click into the menu, we can select screens, you can have your audio, navigation, phone, and we've got different settings and display settings as well. So there's lots and lots you can do with this screen. One of my favourite little features is the mode button. So when you click the mode button, sorry about the light, we can go through normal, eco, sport, slippery, we've got trail in there as well, and back to normal. But for example, let's go into slippery. So whatever mode you go to, it's going to change the aesthetic on the screen, giving you a different ambience, a nice ambience to depend what drive mode that you're in. Okay, so that's a little bit about that screen, and again we can control that using the arrows on the right hand side of the steering wheel. Just below that we have a voice command, a previous, a next, a pick up and a decline phone call button, which are obviously multi buttons. On the left hand side is where you'll find all of your cruise control settings. So it's very easy to set your speed, set your limiter, and it's nice ergonomic place. So just on the edge of your thumb, you can easily adjust it nice and quickly. So that's a bit about the digital driver display and the buttons on the steering wheel. I'll just go to the right hand side quickly, if I can, or if you can actually see it. Okay, that's a terrible camera work. There we go, that's a little bit better. Lower the brightness. The left hand side button is to release the power tailgate. So if you were sitting here with a muddy dog ready to go for its walk, click the button, open the power tailgate and let it run to its heart's content in this lovely muddy field. But don't forget, you can wash it clear in your mega box. Automated lights are found here. Put it in auto and you'll hardly ever have to touch that button again. I just thought I'd display that to you before I progress and talk about the sync module, which is just over here. So we've got the latest software, and that is devised nicely between audio, phone, navigation, mobile apps and settings. For example, let's go into audio, like so, and you go into sources, where you'll find your FM, DAB and Bluetooth. Coming out there once more, you have your phone for your Bluetooth. Click the navigation, and this is the sync navigation system. It's very easy to program routes in. For example, you want to come to Perkins Garages. In the keypad, you're going to need Charlie, Mike, 776 Sierra Alpha. Simple as that. Click search, and that will find us nice and easily, just like so. And from there, you can set it as your favourite destination if you wish to come and have a cup of coffee with me whenever you please. If you start that navigation, you can have the directions appear on the dash in front of you as well. That's a really nice little touch. So we're going to come out of there once more, won't start it off. Go into settings, we've got different settings all the way through there. Just thought I'd make you aware of all this. Voice control again, so it's got a voice control system. And my favourite bit, you plug your phone in, as long as you've got an Apple or an Android phone, and take advantage of your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. So whichever software you've got, use the voice command settings, and you can quite literally tell your phone assistant, such as Siri or Google Assistant, to do anything you like. So take me to Tesco's, play Elton John, play Robbie Williams, take me home, call my sister, anything you like. Nice and easily to do, and it's obviously going to be keeping your hands off of your phone whilst you're driving. Okay, so that's a little bit about that screen. If you were to pop it in reverse, you'll get your proximity sensor come up for the rear park pilot. So you'll get a colour band round the outside there as you approach the obstacle behind you. So if we go further down, we do have the winter pack on this vehicle. I'm a big fan of this, and I'm a bit jealous that I don't have it on my vehicle. Simply the fact because that comes with your heated front seats, heated steering wheel and a electronically heated screen. Whereas the electronically heated screen isn't exclusive to this vehicle. The steering wheel and the heated seats come with the winter pack, which is a lovely addition in these colder months. If we was to look slightly lower now, I'll pop this out of the way. You have a nice little cubby hole here to keep your phone nice and secure whilst you're driving along. 12-volt socket and a USB port as well. So let's talk about the 7-speed automatic gearbox for a second. As you can see, we do have an M at the bottom there, and that is for manual. And now if we look at the steering wheel once more, we do have some beautiful flappy paddles at the back of the steering wheel. And no, like my mother said, they're not for your volume control when she test drove a Puma. They're to change through the gearbox. So if you fancy being like Lewis Hamilton for an hour or so, get your flappy paddles. It gives you a really positive sensation when you're changing up and down the gearbox. I'm a big fan. It's worth noting as well, something you might not really get through the video, these ST line steering wheel are a very, very nice design. So they're quite a thick but very, very comfortable, and it's a very nice design. You can see that kind of perforated leather all the way around the steering wheel. You got the smooth bit at the top. Yeah, it's a very comfortable size steering wheel. I'm a fan. But anyway, so 7-speed automatic gearbox, and you can control it using the flappy paddles as well. Again, I may apologise about the sun. It is quite sunny out here on this January afternoon. Down here we do have a few more buttons. One was the mode button that I was pushing earlier. We have a traction control system off and an automated stop start off as well. So that's about it for me. Thank you very much for watching this short video. Hopefully it's answered a few questions for you. Like always, if you did have any questions, the number you need, 01376 550 899. Thank you and goodbye for now.